Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Omega Rangers 4-pack from Hasbro. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this is one damn good looking set, and really it's an effective bunch of reuse too, because we basically get two different molds. We get the male mold and the female mold, and they both look fantastic, and yeah, you just use that with the 4 different colors and it absolutely shines. This is what Power Rangers, Sentai, and all that's built around, and they did it very, very effectively. Just great stuff, and yeah, amazing. So, I mean, starting off with the male bodies, like very, very nice. Like, I also like that these are, you know, obviously these are comic characters, so the proportions and the musculature is a little bit more, you know, kind of fantasized, but it works out really, really well here. You can tell this is Hasbro's strong suit, because these definitely look almost amongst the best in the Lightning Collection, period. Not only that, but everything here is super crisp for, you know, pretty much all around. All that gold trim just looks amazing on all of the figures. Here for the male bodies, we got the, you know, the helmets are even very, very similar, just kind of slight changes here. I haven't read the comics yet, but this definitely makes me want to. And you can see like pretty much same helmet sculpt, just we get a little more of a gold dash across the front of the triangle in front of black. But yeah, overall really, really cool there. We even get paint on the hands, which is something we have not really seen in this line, even for a lot of characters that do require it. You see some nice sculpt work, plus all the paint. So they went the extra 9 here, and it definitely helps. I mean, the price point when these initially came out was definitely a hindrance for me, but it shows where it went. The sculpt, the paint, the just attention to detail is fantastic. And then for the female bodies, again, just same, like really, really nice paint, all that gold. The fact that they match the gold with the belt as well, I think is something that just really, really stands out. I mean, it's very hard to get the paint to match the actual just plastic color, and they nailed it. I mean, hell, this line has had issues with that, and yeah, they just did such a great job. So they did an incredible amount of justice to some fantastic designs. So yeah, aesthetics here are just pure joy. We get a fantastic loadout of accessories here, so let's jump right in, especially because we have 4 different characters to talk about. So every Ranger comes with the same type of hands. So we get 2 gripping hands with vertical hinges, and then we get 2 fists. And that's the same for all of them. And I didn't realize until I was actually thinking about the accessories here that the left hands have what I'm assuming is the morpher here on the left hand, and then the right hands are, you know, just kind of blank, I guess, or just with the gloves. So then for the Yellow Ranger, we get her hammer, fantastic sculpt, great metallics as well, like that really nice shiny gold, really the kind of slightly swirly silver plastic, and then some nice clean yellow lines going on there. And then her effect piece, which is probably my favorite of the group, this big like purple smash effect. You can see the indent there for the top of the hammer. Just good stuff, love it. Then we get onto the Red Ranger, same hands. Then we get his sword, nice, simple. I love this design. Again, it's nice, sleek, simple. Again, not over designed. Nice touch of gold here at the hilt, and then the nice bright silver for the blade. Just a little touch of black there as well, so very tastefully done. Then we get this electric effects piece that we have been seeing since the beginning of the line with the MMPR Red Ranger. So we've seen this in every color, and you know, here it is in yellow. Then we get the Blue Ranger, and I love it. This is a light blue that's almost a teal. So again, same hands. Then we get her trident. Again, those touches of gold here at the tips, a little bit of white, and then just the rest going down there, and then the pommel here being gold. So very, very nice. Her effects piece is one that we've seen numerous times as well. I actually can't remember the first figure we saw this on, but I know we've seen it a lot. And yes, there's a blue electric effects piece. And then finally, the Black Ranger, we do get, again, same hands. Then we get this fantastic weapon, these like sickles on chain. Like that's cool as hell. Sort of the coolest one of the group. And then again, very clean paint for the gold, the black handles, and we got the silver for both the chain and then the blades. very, very nicely done. And for those blades, we do get a couple of swoosh effects, which are completely unique to this figure, of course, because it's such a unique weapon, and very, very nice. So that will do it for accessories. Articulation balance here are awesome pretty much across the board. Again, we have two different molds. They both molds function virtually exactly the same, which is even better. Like, awesome that they did that. So freestanding kicks, no issues. A little harder with the female figures just because of the more narrow base, pardon me, of the feet, but still definitely achievable. So we get our new articulation, which I'm not a fan of, but definitely executed better here, where we get the ball joint, the kind of barbell from the neck into the head, and then the neck is a separate piece, even though the neck is still useless here. So we do actually get some up, which is a first for this line with this new setup. And we get some nice down, get some nice side to side, but again, the neck really doesn't move, so it doesn't make sense that's a separate piece. Still don't know why they didn't do that. We did lose a little bit in the shoulders here, however. No butterfly joints. This is a separate piece. As you can see, that does separate, but I don't know if it's supposed to be, but it's not really an actual butterfly, so you don't actually get any range forward to back. So that's probably I think the one kind of step back that they did with this line, but it doesn't break the looks, and you still get some fantastic poses. Hinge and swivel at the arms coming just past our T, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows folding completely in half. Then we get hinge and swivel at the wrists, vertical for the grips, and then horizontal for the fists. We get our ball joint, the diaphragm, traditional ab crunch, or not traditional, I guess it's lower ab crunch for the abs. We get fantastic forward range, a whole bunch of, like, ridiculous amount of arch back. We get some side to side from that diaphragm joint as well, and that's where rotation comes from. So very nice there. Then we get drop down hips, and that allows us to achieve pretty much full splits. Positively beautiful. Front kick is past 90. We get thigh swivel, double jointed knees, bring us to there. We get boot cut, perfect point, really nice amount of forward, and then of course some rocker. So that will do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here they are with some other Lightning collection, with some other domestics, with some imports, with some monsters. Finally, with an Articulate Icons Oni and yours truly in human form as the Valverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Omega Rangers 4-pack from Hasbro is that this is an incredibly good set. Again, I had waited, obviously this is coming out a year after this had released, and you know, that initial price point of $100 is definitely like, that looks really, really cool, but just certainly at the time I did not have the money, so I just waited. I could not believe that they were still available as of now, and right now they're actually over 50% off. This is $40 set as of me recording this review, and beyond worth it. Like, again, I understand the initial price point because completely new sculpt, like all this new stuff, the attention to detail, the paint everywhere, even the hands, just really, for Lightning Collection, this is absolute tops. And again, having not even read the comics, this is top tier for me. I have no clue. I don't even know who's under the suits for any of these Rangers, but this is so good. I cannot recommend it enough. It definitely gives me the impetus to read the comics because there's so much good stuff going on here. So obviously I recommend it. Certainly if you're a fan of the comics, if you're a fan of Power Rangers in general, I forget if this was the very last release in the Lightning Collection, but if so, what a send-off, because yeah, this is just highly recommended. So that being said, I'll have a link to where it is available. It is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. And again, $40 for this entire set. It's $10 a figure, which is unreal. So yeah, pick this up. And yeah, that being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. And if you did, I hope to see you back, because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come on back. Let's talk about beautiful plastic and just escape the world for a while. But at the end of the day, I just hope you're well. I hope that all of your toy dreams come true. And most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.